Relationships. Relationship is a topic very tackled in the sessions that I'm having with my clients individually. Coaching, therapy, counseling, no matter what we're trying to work on. And even if we're starting working on the own person, on the person that I'm having in the session, somehow we get to the topic of relationships. And this is normal because for all of us it's a very important topic. We all have this need of being in a couple, being in a relationship, ideally in a happy one, because at the end of the day this is what all of us wants and needs for a balanced life. We need to be in a happy and safe relationship. Of course, I'm attracting these kind of customers for many reasons. First of all, because it's just general and everyone and everybody wants to have happy couple life and live in happiness with the person they have next to, or to attract someone in their life and live happy life with their future partner, no matter if they're like a man or a woman, equally. And I realized that I am obviously attracting this in my life because this has been all these years one of the main topics and the main majority lessons that I had to learn coming from relationships. It has been an important topic for me because I know that always I wanted and I had this need of being in a safe relationship, in a fulfilling relationship, having in the back of my mind this idea of being in a relationship if it's a very good one or no one. So for me, the idea of a relationship was quite extreme. Hence, I haven't had this capacity to make so many compromises for two reasons. First reason is because me as a person, as a structure, I didn't have this capacity of pulling someone and forcing, or not forcing, but trying to persuade someone and convince someone to become the man that I want to have next to me. And secondly is because, and based on my experience, my own experience that I had and lived in my childhood. And I have learned with all the readings that I've done now in the school, in all the books, all the certifications and everything I have gathered and accumulated as information, I realized that it has been so important for the program and the pattern that I'm having from home. Maybe some of you do notice this and maybe you experienced yourself or you see around you couples that are like, they seem to have it all from the beginning. Easy. Without efforts, without major compromises, without sacrificing something. They just seem to align each other to each other's needs and make the relationship work with efforts, but in an easy way somehow. And this is in general, not all the times, but the majority of cases would have this and will have this if they had this example in their own homes, if they've seen this in their own houses as children, or if they have worked so much with themselves, changed the pattern that they have from home, and became a better person and transformed to being the person that they are today, so this way having a good relationship. Well, I don't know what was the case for you, but in my case, being brought up in a family with all sorts of abuse and trauma, physical, emotional, mental, I have learned along the way many things. But one of the most important things for me as a child was to keep myself safe. To keep myself safe from harm, to keep myself away from danger. Because as a child you don't have the mentality, the force, the emotions that can save you, and you can't really save yourself being in danger and not feeling safe in your own family next to the ones that should provide you this safety. Hence I had to develop my own ways, coping mechanisms to save myself in such moments. And it wasn't only one. One of them was people pleasing, just trying to avoid stressful situations. Another one was using control, trying to avoid moments of stress or feeling strong and mentally strong. Because I believe that as long as I'm strong, I'm independent, nobody can affect me. Nobody can put me in that danger that I have lived at some point, and I will never have to go through that again. Of course, that was something that I have inherited. I have developed, actually, as a child, and I wasn't conscious. I didn't know what I'm doing all these years. I needed a lot of self-work. I needed a lot of time, analyze, and a lot of knowledge and practice to understand, and therapy, of course, to understand who am I, why am I acting as I do, where do I have to work, and who do I need to become in order to live the life that I want to live. Because this was my main issue. I always knew what I want. When it comes to a couple, as I said, I knew that I want to be in a safe, comfortable, loving relationship. What I didn't know, not seeing that in my family, not experiencing that, I didn't know how to develop such a relationship, how to attract such a man, and how to keep such a man in my life. Hence, I was attracting men in my life on the same vibration as I had, with fears, without confidence, without being conscious of their own emotions. Probably men who wanted to see a savior in the person in front of them. So if I would see the man in front of me, my savior, that person who can give me love and safety, they would probably they saw that in me as well, because I was reflecting something and I was attracting people and men in my life, not only men, my friends as well, on the same vibration as I was. So it wasn't enough to want a good relationship. What I needed was actually to become the good person in order to build a good relationship, in order to be able to support a good and healthy relationship. It took me a long time to understand that, and actually it took me a longer time to change that, and I'm still in process of changing that. But what was very, very important, and what actually made a change in my living life, was acknowledging this and starting to go on this path of changing who I am in order to attract what I want to attract, and in order to live the life that I want to live. Not the life that I have seen, the life that I was used to live, having this package from my own experience as a child. I hope this information helps you, and if it does, and if you think I can be of help and I can help you on this journey, please drop me a message and we can work on this together, sharing my knowledge, my experience, my expertise, being there to support and guide you. Thank you.